In this video, I'm going to do my best to walk you through the older expired strategies. So right away, let me just say you're in your MLS. You create a search. I've got saved searches because I've already done them. So let's pick one. I'm gonna edit the search actually, so you can see what I did. So I went into the MLS. I pulled expireds, as you notice. I personally wanted the entire town, but you could have chosen a town or a subdivision or anything of that nature. But I chose the entire city of Phoenix and the suburbs, Scottsdale, everything, million and above. And then I pulled the expired date. So I was looking for 3 months old here, or a year to a year back. Um, yeah, looking for at least 3 months old, and then a year after that, up to a year. So anyway, came up with 745 listings. And so I go ahead and I show the listing details. So I go right in there and you'll see the details come up on the right here. So here's all 745 listings. If you notice, you'll end up with something like 282 out of those 745 that will end up being really true expireds. So how do we find out that they're true expireds? We have to go to each one, and in our case, we hit the history. So maybe you have the somewhat of the same MLS type system. So you just go to the history, and now we're just going to keep looking at histories. So see, this one is active. So that's no good. I'm not going to check. I'm not going to select it. But we go to Valley View here, and notice it's all expired. Expired, expired, expired. And just got to continue to do this. Go down the list. We go to Shaggy Bark here. Well, that's expired, except that's in Sholo, which I wasn't interested. It's too far away. Then we go to Scottsdale again. We just keep going down the list and checking off anything. So that's closed. See, that's no good. So we keep going down. I'm just going to go straight to one that's okay. Here, this Angel Spirit in Scottsdale. It's been expired and it's been canceled. Never gone back on the market. So these are for real. So now you get all 282, excuse me, 282 listings. After I've gone through the 745, that's what I ended up with. If we look at those, you can do another quick check if you want, but I don't think that's important. In our case, then we have a tax record, and it's called Monsoon, whatever it's called in your market. I now have to take all 282 of these listings and check the owners and the mailing address. And so, as this comes up here, so now we have, in our case, up here, if I had made a mistake and it was foreclosed or it was listed or something like that, it would have had a flag up here, a different color flag, and said it was active or something. So it's kind of this is an easy way to recheck in our system. Anyway, you just scroll down real quick. You can see Richard Anderson LLC is the property owner. There's the property address, but his mailing address is different. So what I am going to do, or what I've done, is I'll show you an Excel sheet in a moment here, but I have taken this, I put this all in Excel. You can't export it. The tax record, at least our system, and I'd say most systems won't let you just export all this, because otherwise you would just be mailing people morning, noon, and night by just going in here and exporting names and so on and so forth. So our particular Monsoon or tax record will not allow you to just export all of these names and addresses. So what I have done, I've gone through the trouble of now, let's grab an Excel sheet. Give me one moment here. I need to go to the Excel. Sorry about that. Not what I wanted to do. it's the Microsoft Office. There we go. Excel. And I'll show you what I've done there. Hopefully that'll open up in a moment here. And I'll open up a recent file, so not this exact one probably. Open recent. Expired 1 million plus. That's a different one, but very similar. And so what I have done is then export by copying and pasting, literally. Owner first name, owner last name, mailing address, city, town, state, zip code, and then I'll leave a little space, and the house number, the compass, the street, the unit, the suffix, and then phone number 1. Change that right now, and phone number 2. And how did I get this? I get these from Intellius.com, which I can probably go to awfully quickly here also. Well, no, I'll just put the Intellius.com at the end of the video and any other resources that I think are worth it. But this is pretty much what I do. Now these are in a position, these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns are flat out ready to go. Printable labels, any title company, yourself, mortgage company, anybody can print these labels right away or print on an envelope, and then you're ready to call also. So that's about it. That's a short version of older expireds. So I hope that was helpful. Talk to you soon.